When Emily Parker married David, she thought she was stepping into a fairy tale. He was charming, successful, and promised her the world, but behind the perfect smiles and fancy dinners, something darker was waiting. At first, it was just small things, a lie here, a secret there. David started coming home late, his phone always locked, his tone always cold. Emily ignored it, telling herself that love was about patience, but patience has limits. One night, while cleaning his office, Emily found a folder on his laptop labeled private. Inside were contracts not for business, but for women. Her name was on one of them. The man she trusted had been selling women to a foreign trafficking network, including his own wife. Emily froze, her hands trembled as she read the documents. David wasn't just a liar, he was a monster. She didn't scream, she didn't cry, she just closed the laptop and whispered to herself, "You'll never see it coming." From that night, Emily became someone else. By day, she was the same quiet wife, but by night, she planned her revenge slowly, carefully, beautifully. She hacked his emails, copied his contacts, and learned every detail of his dirty empire. She pretended to forgive him, cooked his favorite meals, smiled like nothing was wrong. David never suspected the storm that was coming. One Friday evening, Emily told him she wanted to make things right, a romantic dinner, she said. David smirked, thinking he'd won her back. He didn't notice the small camera blinking red on the table. As they ate, Emily asked innocent questions about his business trips, his partners, his secret accounts. He bragged, too drunk to realize he was confessing everything on camera. The next morning, every file, every recording, every piece of evidence was sent to the FBI from an anonymous email. When David came downstairs, police sirens filled the driveway. Emily stood by the window, sipping her coffee, watching his empire fall apart. He turned to her, eyes wide with fear. "What did you do?" She smiled, her voice calm, almost gentle. "I kept my promise, David. You'll never see it coming." They took him away in handcuffs, his face pale, his world collapsing. 3 months later, Emily launched a foundation for women who had been trapped and silenced like her. She became the voice for those who couldn't speak, and every time she stood on stage, she remembered that night, that whisper, that promise. Because revenge isn't always about anger, sometimes it's about justice wrapped in silence. And as for David, he finally learned what it feels like to be powerless. If you felt Emily's story, hit that subscribe button because more untold stories like this deserve to be heard.